Good morning. Welcome to Help Me Help Mama 5Cast. This is Doug.
And I'm Cindy.
Welcome to our 5Cast today. This is where we answer your questions. And today is one of a series of videos that Cindy kicked off when she was in New Orleans with a story. If you didn't watch that one, go back and watch it. But of dad and son, and dad had a health event, and son is really struggling to determine what's in the best interest of dad. Son's busy. Son's got his own family, his own life. He's a busy businessman. He travels, and he's got young kids, and he's gone for days at a time. And when he's home, he likes to see his kids. Loves dad, wants to be with dad, but you know, I've tried to be in two places at once. It's kind of a hard thing to do.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
So that's what son was trying to do, be in two places at once. So today we're going to talk about the balancing act, how son balances all of his competing priorities to make sure get the best care for dad. So let's start off talking about, what does dad want? What does dad's real core wants here?
Okay. And this is very typical of most seniors. They want to maintain their independence. They have been in charge of their own life for 70, 80, 90, sometimes 90 years. And they don't want to lose that control. They also want to maintain their self-determination. They want to be able to make decisions for themselves. So we're going to balance that against, in this case, we have a son who's very busy and has many competing interests, and he doesn't really know what to do. He hasn't studied this. Mom died suddenly, so he didn't go through a long process of being a caregiver for mom. And he's an only child, but he wants dad to be safe, and he wants dad to have a long, healthy life.
I mean, I guess the word commendable comes to mind. You do want your parent to be safe. You just thinking, you know, dad was at home by himself and he fell. I don't want him to fall again and hurt himself worse. I want him to be safe. I want him to be where he can get some care. I don't have time to sit with dad 24/7. I can't. I've got a full-time job, I travel a lot, and I got my own family. So he wants dad to be safe. That's pretty commendable.
Right. But dad's been in charge of his own life for years and years now. Son has taken charge of his own life and his family's life. Now, son is wanting to come in and change things totally for dad. Put him in a nursing home where he can get good care. But it's, if you put it on a scale, son's way up here and dad's way down here.
And it's sort of like you're wanting to protect your kid. You really do. So it's like, we don't want them to ever fall and scrape their knee. So we're going to put them in this bubble and gonna just protect them. They'll be safe. You know, that's what son's thinking. Don't want dad to fall. I want dad to be safe. So I'm going to put him somewhere where maybe he'll be safe.
Is your child happy in a bubble?
No, probably dad won't be happy in a bubble either.
Probably dad won't be happy in a bubble. So
that's something to think about.
So what we need to do is compromise.
Yeah.
We're going to compromise. So we're going to look at all of the different issues, and then we're going to take dad's issues and his priorities and son's issues and his priorities, and we're going to see if we can't balance those.
Right. So again, to sum up here, competing priorities. Dad wants maintaining his independence. Dad's always been independent, so by golly, he wants to keep it up. I mean, in his mind, yeah, I fell. What's the big deal? You know, I fell. I'm good. Shake it off. You know, go back home. I want to be independent. And self-determination. He wants to be don't we all want to be able to decide our own destiny, what we want to do, where we want to live, who we want around us, and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. And then son's competing priorities, wants to keep dad safe. Like, where can we put dad? He'll be safe. I don't think he's safe at home. And then he wants long, healthy life for dad. I want dad around I love dad. I want dad around for the next 50 years. If he stays at home and falls and breaks his neck, he's going to die. So I don't want that. I'm scared of him being there. So I want him around. I want where when I have time to see him, I can go see him. So, a lot on the plate, a lot of competing priorities.
Okay, so this is kind of like playing Monopoly as you go around the board, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you go straight to jail because you land on the wrong thing and you pick up on the wrong card. Sometimes you land on boardwalk and you get a really nice piece of real estate. You have to understand what you're doing as you go around that board playing Monopoly. It's just the same here. The son really needs to understand what dad wants, why he wants it. He needs to sit down and have a talk with him. And then son needs to understand what dad's options really are. Because today, in today's age, son could have a video camera on dad and know what he's doing all the time. If dad's okay with a video camera, that may be a good option.
Yeah. Yeah, where he can, wherever he's at, if he's out on a business trip somewhere, he can say, I wonder what dad's doing. Bring it up on his phone. Oh, there he is.
Right.
Yeah, so that may or may not be a good option. So
what we need
competing
to do,
priorities, we're going to get the balance. Anyway, stay tuned. Next time, we're going to be talking about how we can help achieve some of this balance and how to help dad maintain control of his life, which is what dad wants. So stay tuned. Come back and watch us again on the next video. We'll talk to you soon.
and thank you for being a caregiver for your loved one. You're making a huge difference in their life.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button to subscribe to this channel and click on that little notification bell to be notified the next time we do a video.
And if you want to interact with us, check out the description below and leave us a comment and let us know what legal or caregiver topics you'd like to hear about.